What is going on? Yes, sir. We back. Yesterday was an interesting day. Today was an even more interesting day. Didn't really play today, I'll be honest. The game kind of kicked me out a little bit. Stupid game. This Steve Atwater's costing me a hell of a lot of coins because he's dropping in price. That's why you don't listen to people with stupid sets. Ugh. Stupid sets, man. Killing me. I listened one time. And he drops over 110,000 coins in the last 6 hours. And I can't get rid of him. Might have to keep him. But goodness gracious. Man, sniping is tight, eh? You guys been sniping? Stuff is tight right now. Really tight. You can see I'm starting to collect 80-81s. Starting to get into the grind of Team Diamonds. If you guys were here last year, you guys know I killed it in Team Diamonds. But you can see I am starting the grind right now of a lot of different guys. And so, but that's a huge risk. It's a lot of investment. It's a huge risk. Because if they don't release Team Diamonds, well. Jax, we need to talk. You and I, buddy, we need to talk. Just you and I. Because you killing me. You killing me. Goodness gracious. You ripped the gold bundles earlier? Nice. 86 Tucker, that's good. Look at these prices skyrocketing here. 15.8 now. Look at that. So it has nothing to do with you being out of coins, Jax. Nothing whatsoever. 15.8. 15.8. Goodness gracious. I wonder what training's up to now. Good old Mutt Gaming does a good thing here. 22. So, okay. So it's 22.77 with 83s. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Nah, Jax, I see you on somebody else's video complimenting how the method is working, and that method that they're doing is just a coin sink. It's not a coin gainer. In the long run, you're never going to make coin doing what you're doing. But I did see that you did pull an 89 or something in there. But yeah. So 15.8 we're looking at. I don't know. I think this has got to be a buy, right? Okay, I missed it. I'm terrible. I wasn't sure. I haven't looked at the prices recently, but an 83 for 21K had to have been a buy, right? Especially for those. Let me check and see. Yeah, dang it. Oh, well. Oh, well. You're making paper? Well, okay, so let's talk about making paper then. You have 650,000 coins. Is that really making paper? Come on. Yeah, but how much? I understand what you guys are saying, but it's not going to be consistent enough, and eventually you're going to go broke doing it. But that's neither for me to say. That is for you to decide on your own. I'm glad he came out with a video today that actually that was legit. The sniping is by far the best thing out there. It's the most consistent thing out there too. You can get lucky on the 89s because I was one of those that did. I shouldn't buy this for this, but I should have bought the other one first. You made 1 million the other day. Nice, Gavin. You got school. I'm sorry, bro. Hopefully you get that stuff fixed. Hopefully you can figure out how to balance your life with school and playing. But at the same time, at least you're doing your schoolwork. That's the main part. Yeah, the cards will definitely sell eventually. You are 100% correct. Let's see what this puts it at. Yeah, we'll take that. That's fine. So this is always... I'm glad that my Steve Atwater sold. Now, I only lost about 40 or 50K on the Steve Atwater. That was a terrible... don't do sets. They're just so bad. I thought there was enough room that if he went down, I'd be okay. But he went down like he plummeted so much. I can't remember what 83s are for. 83s, 14.8 for. Okay, that's good. Got to buy up enough. I got to get enough training. I want 100K before we hit the next thing, and we'll see. Nice. Landon, wouldn't it have been easier to just sell the cards outright, though, to be honest with you? I made a video on it the other day. Yeah, no, I get you, Jax. I'm just giving you shit, Jax. I don't care who you watch. I just don't want to see... I don't want to see... Here's what I don't want for you and for everybody. Is to get caught up in these reroll methods thinking that it actually can work all the time. I don't want to see you lose all your coin because that can deter you from playing. And ultimately, at the end of the day, I'd like to see you guys playing. I'd like to see you guys in here. I'd like to see you guys enjoying yourself and stuff like that. When you're making coins, you're definitely enjoying yourself. The rerolls are by far the most fun thing to do. I will not lie. I enjoy it. However, I do know that there's a huge huge risk to it. And so if you are not careful and not know when to get out of there, you can lose a lot of coin. It's, you know... Oh, 100% Jax. I agree. I agree. And you'll see when we get to Easter and all that stuff, a lot of more methods show up. But right now it's just a grind time for me, trying to grind up to where I want to go. I am going to start, when Campus Hero comes out, I'm going to build my team at that point. There'll be enough cards out there at that point to justify being able to snipe cards to build up my team. It's kind of the plan. But yeah, prices are rising. As you can see, the 82, 83 filter has been a little bit tougher. 84, 85, I usually just buy for training. You know, and actually tonight has been fairly good. I got on this morning for just a little bit. It was probably 15, 20 minutes and looked at the market, and that was it. I had a bunch of stuff I had to get done. Other than that, I've been playing franchise actually with my kids. So I didn't have a chance to whole play. Yeah, of course, Gavin. No, Strat Pack is terrible. That's just... I think the prices are too low right now, Landon. And when I say it's terrible, like, it's really hit or miss whether or not you're going to break even or make a little bit. So, unfortunately, no, I'm going to have to decline that one. I don't want to do that. I'd like to get my coins back to 12 million like I was. And keep it going. Keep it going here. But I do need to get up to 100K. 100%. It is super boring, Void, but it is effective. And if you never want to lose coin like me, this is by far the best. I've been playing a lot of online too. I don't know what you guys have been doing, if you guys have been playing online, but I played some online games today. It was interesting. What's up, Spaceman? What's up, Fee? Played some online today. It was okay. I think, you know, the fact that they took out these 82 rerolls for all Madden kind of messed up some of the easy snipes that we were getting before. As the 82s were the ones that were just killing it. Now it's gone. Now that's gone, and that's not ideal. But so many things happened today with that stupid field pass, and I mean, they changed. I swear, I don't know. Do you guys remember when they came out with... When they talked about it, this is a week ago, when they talked about the rewards for the field pass. Did they not say there was going to be 289s in it? I thought they said there was going to be one just random one, and then one that was a fantasy pack at the very end of it. I thought that's what they were going to do. I bought those two, Jack. Actually, I didn't buy two. I didn't buy the two epic strats. I got one. I got just the offensive one. And then the defensive one, I went ahead and bought the other thing. What's it called? The ball hawk or whatever it's called. I don't know. I've been running a blitz anyways. I mean, I haven't ran the loop blitz in a long time. I've been running a different blitz, and it kills people. As long as I'm not playing a pro per se, because No, Jax, that's the thing. That's the ball hawk on the blue one. It's the blue one. It's called ball hawk. If you look it up, It's pretty good. No, there isn't. There's only 2 epic ones. Nice, Spaceman, yeah. The rolls are fun, don't get me wrong. The rolls are fun, but I went from... So last night I did the rolls. Me and my son did. We went from 77... Oh. We went from 77 to 65,000. And the best pull we got, I think, was an 82. I think we pulled a few 82s, and that was it. So, it's just so hit or miss. And that's the problem. Like, to release that onto a YouTube thing is really asking for comments to be negative. Because it's not sustainable. Look at you. Braden's back. Braden's out on his mom's account. Braden, your mom's going to love you more now. So, anyways, yeah. It's been that kind of day. Things have been going okay. Filters are real tight. Real tight. And so, I think what we'll do, I think we'll go on the 8089 for a little while. Check and see. The only problem with this one is you really got to know all your prices, and I don't. I don't know my prices real well. So, that's the only bad thing about this one. You got to really know your prices. And if you know your prices, you can really make a killing on this. You got to check this one out first before I go into it. The problem is I don't know my prices really well, but we'll see what happens anyways. Nice, Spaceman. That's good. I'm not at 12 million yet, Gerard. I fail. Getting closer, though. Getting closer. Definitely getting closer. Alright, let's see if we can get a big snipe or not. I know there was a few, I saw a few earlier that I didn't get, but a few legends for under 100K, which obviously would be a fairly good investment. Hey, if you guys haven't hit that like button, hit that like button. Yeah, Landon, I agree. Like I said, with the way they're doing things this year, you know, even Legend Saturday now is not going to be nearly as good. And the reason is very simple. Like, I don't know if anybody is going to want to buy those packs. Like, I'm going to struggle with the idea of people are going to want to actually buy those packs now. I don't know what Derrick Henry's price is. Does anybody else know? Yeah, no. Can't do it. Can't do it. Need Derrick Henry down a little bit more. So it's unfortunate that they did that. What's up, Nant? How's it going, buddy? Oh, they just tweeted out you should be able to access your field pass now, but I mean they're really dropping the ball. Look at that. I mean, why would you, if you had TJ Watt, why would you list it at 231 when it's 243? I don't understand that. I don't understand that, why they would do that. Deacon Jones. I really want the Deacon Jones, but just not in the cards yet. Not in the cards yet. I think, like I said, when Campus Hero comes out, that should plummet the market pretty decent. So at that point is when I think I'll start to get... At that point, I think is when I'll start to get stuff a little bit more. A little bit more. I should just do it this way. Yeah, mine's working too, Chrome. It's just a lot of people are complaining like this is a 30K difference. That's a decent, but I don't know if he's sellable at that price. So, I don't know. I probably should try it. There's a little bit of room there if he does drop. Wow. So Tyler's been grinding the training pretty hard. Yeah. Yeah, I was doing those yesterday too. I got a bunch, but the thing is I'm starting to keep them now. Why does that seem like that's something good? Again, it's so dang close. Like it'd be like a 6K. That's not worth it at this price. Just in case. Just in case it drops. Yeah, I don't know, Carlos. You know, I think it's an interest. I think right now EA is definitely going through some issues. You know, I think the part of the problem is that every year they build it up to be something that it's not, right? And they came out this year and really hyped it up that this was the best, I mean, the most polished game they've released in a long time, essentially making fun of themselves for the last few years. But this year, honestly, I feel like this game's got more issues than we've had in the past. And maybe I'm wrong, but I don't even know the gameplay. I struggle with the gameplay. And now you add in the fact that the actual like menu stuff is broken half the time too. You know, I struggle with their whole leveling system. Their leveling system right now is, I mean, let's be honest, their leveling system's kind of trash. And when I say kind of, like, I mean really trash. Not just a little bit. I mean really trash. You are at the mercy of everything they want you to do. Nothing, but it had blitzes from the start. But yeah, so I don't know. It's a tough deal. If you've ever sniped big cards, by the way, especially if you guys ever play 2K, this is a process that if you can get one an hour, you're doing all right. It's not a volume thing. All the 82, 83, the 80s, that's all a volume thing. These are all about just waiting it out, trying to find that one that's gonna give you 60, 70, 80K profit. Or more. I mean, I've sniped, at 88 Tyreek a couple of years ago for 250 coins. That was a pretty good snipe for me. So this one is all about just waiting it out. And, especially right now, when the 89s come out, when the Campus Heroes come out, I'm sure they're going to be 89s. I can't imagine them not being 89s. This stuff will not be as good anymore. Yes, Cuddly, I agree. And that's part of the problem, right? That's 100% part of the problem is I'm not necessarily convinced that this game is better because of all the extra stuff that's going on. I think that's the stuff that right now I'm trying to weigh in my whole thought process of the game. Is the game good? I can tell you right now, like, the amount of egg catches that happen on my dome is starting to piss me off. Yesterday, I was playing against a guy with Kyle Pitts. I would use her, and I'd have a guy manned up on him, and he'd stell egg me. I could not. I don't even know what I could do. So that was annoying. Well, I think coins are easy this year, though, don't you, Void? I never had this amount of coins this early last year. Last year I had a lot of coins, but it happened. It really jumped when Team Diamonds came out, but that's because I prepared for Team Diamonds. If you go and look at my teams now, I'm starting to I mean, I'll show you, actually. I'll just show you. So if you look at my team, not my team, if you go and look at my binder, I'm starting to collect cards already. And, you guys don't know that because I don't really talk about it a ton because it is a risk. But you can see I'm starting to collect cards, right? You see that? Obviously I have enough Vikings, I think. But I'm starting to collect cards now. So you can see, like, first of all, I have all the Vikings in my lineup. That's why I have Vikings. But like Bears, right here, you can see I'm starting to collect Bears. I'm starting to collect all the cards. every single one of them. So all I'm doing is I'm going through each team. I'm going through their golds, 70 through 79. I'm buying all golds for under 1,000. Doesn't matter what it is. 76, 77, I'm buying for under 1,500. And then 78, 79, I'm buying for 2,500 or less. And stocking up, because that's just what I do. But then you also can look at my 80, 81s. You can see that I'm starting to do those now. And those are all 5K cards or less that I bought. And if I bought doubles, then I sold it for 9K or whatever they were going for. So I've already started the process of getting these cards. And so if Team Diamonds stay traditionally like they have been, you'll need every card basically from 75 on up. Even like Team of the Week or whatever, whenever that decides to come out. Plus, you're going to need team builders, so eventually I'm going to have to start getting team builders again. Building the team builders. I'll build 2 team builders for each team. And then, because I think that's been in the last 2. No, Team Diamonds came out, around November, I would say. Yeah, Paxton, I had to go get a haircut today. That's a true statement. So I'm starting the process already because it's all about preparation. And if I feel like 80s at 5K, 6, it's around 6K I'm buying them for. If I can buy them for 6K, they shouldn't drop too much lower than that. When Team Diamonds come out, they should go up higher than that. And so I'm trying to just kind of prepare as much as I possibly can. That's kind of what I'm doing. Team Diamonds. This year we know Team Diamonds are not coming out before Season 1's over. Last year they were all team specific, Carlos. The last 2 years they've been literally everybody on each team. So the only ones you didn't need for most of them were the high overalls. So like, what's it called? Like a Justin Tucker. You wouldn't need those high overalls. Kind of a deal. You wouldn't need like Myles Garrett or Josh Allen or any of those guys. Any of the really high overalls you wouldn't need. But who knows what they'll do this year? Will they put wild cards in? They could easily put wild cards in it, because I believe they did at some point. And you might be right, Cuddly. It might crash. They might have a crash before then. But the golds, like how many times are you going to find golds under 1,000 anyways, right? And so I'm starting, because I know it's going to it takes a really long time to do it all. And so that's why I've already started it. And so you'll see my binder slowly as the next couple weeks go on. You're going to see my binder really stock up on golds, especially. Because golds usually don't go up a ton or down a ton. They just kind of hover around the same. And right now with that 80-81 set being like it is, I feel like 78s and 79s are not going to go down a ton. So that's kind of what that's what I base everything on for how I do Team Diamonds. But could I be wrong? Absolutely. Could Team Diamonds not come out? Absolutely. Who knows? Yeah, Cuddly, I would say last year, because I had prepared, I shot up over 10 million coins, first of all. But I would bet that I made probably 6 to 7 million. If that makes sense. There was a few cards I still had to buy. Not many, though. I didn't expect Team of the Week to be in it last year. So this year, when Team of the Week comes out, I will get Team of the Week cards. Yeah. I should go back. I should actually go back to Madden 22 and actually look it up right now. I'm buying 83s right now for training, just so you know. 82s I'm flipping, 83s I'm buying for training. Just kind of what I normally do. I was going to make a video today, but then the dang thing went down. I was going to make a video on the field pass, what the best way to get up there fast. But then the whole thing went down. What's up, Jay Riser? Yeah, I'm glad you noticed that stuff, Paxton, because I see coin making videos that say they make 600K an hour, 200K an hour, and have 800,000 coins or 2 million coins. Like, it's hard to believe that if you're making really 400 to 500K an hour, should you not be over 2.5 million? Something's wrong with that, right? Like, if I tell you I'm telling you I make on average about 40 to 50K an hour flipping when I just sit down and flip the whole time. 50 to 60K an hour, and I have 12 million coins. Yeah. So it's all about grind. This is probably the most I've ever played at the start of a season, to be honest with you. But buying 82, I'm buying 82s for under 12K. It's a struggle, D. Right now, and so here's what I expect. And so me and my boys talk about this, and sometimes they agree with me, sometimes I don't. But I think next week is when the game will really start to get going, and maybe not even next week, maybe in 2 weeks from now. And here's why. It's I think overall, you got me rattled a little bit, Atkins. Yeah, Carlos, everything's been fixed. Campus Heroes, or not Campus Heroes, but Team Diamonds. I think they'll be 89s and like 90, a 91 or 92 overall. I think Campus Heroes is going to be very much similar. I think they're trying to keep everything down. Oh, but anyways, now I remember what I was going to say. So next week the season actually starts, right? So with that, I think next Tuesday. This is my guess, and I actually think this is a logical guess. So what I think next Tuesday will be is Team of the Week. Team of the Week preseason, because they usually announce a Team of the Week preseason. I know the last few years they have. So, the last few years, I would definitely say that. You guys get me sidetracked. All the time. But the last few years, Team of the Week has came out on Tuesday before the season starts. And then Wednesday, I don't think there'll be anything Wednesday. I don't think they're starting Wildcard Wednesday this week. I do think Thursday, so I do think Campus Heroes is coming out Thursday this week, by the way. I think it's coming out Thursday this week. Next week, I think you could see not Ultimate Kickoff, because they already have had Ultimate Kickoff, but like a Superstar promo, something to that effect, I think will come out next week for the start of the season. And then Saturday, your normal Legends and stuff like that. So I could see that coming out on a Friday. I could see that coming out on a Friday next week. So I do think we'll get multiple things next week, which will help with prices. Actually, it'll help with sniping, because right now, when they don't release anything, sniping becomes super hard because nobody's pulling packs. That's the problem. We need people pulling packs. We need people doing that kind of stuff so they can post their cards because they want their coins quickly. And that's where we make a bunch of coin. And so at the start of the year, which is why I skyrocketed in coins, guys, is because at the start of the year, everybody was ripping packs except for the people that aren't going to spend money. And we're sitting there just raking in the cash because the prices are staying high, and we're the reason why prices are staying high. Don't get anybody tell you differently. We're the ones keeping the prices high because we're taking the cards at the lower and posting them right back up for the higher. That's how we're affecting the market. We're keeping the market as high as we can. It's just sometimes, the market gets overwhelmed with cards and we can't keep it high anymore. So that's the good thing about this stuff. So the more and more that you guys are watching me and watching my videos, and you guys are seeing me do the exact same thing and making coins and coins and coins, well, we're keeping the market high. That's what we're doing. We're keeping it to where we can still make a couple thousand coins for every flip on 82s. And that's... I kind of take a little bit of pride in that a little bit. Yeah, so if you guys haven't hit that like button, don't forget to hit that like button, guys. We're only at 11 right now, which is a little bit surprising. We've had a decent amount of people here. Hit that like button. I know sometimes you guys, it might get boring, but hang out. We might find something at the very end. You never know. Something might get hot. We might do some rolls or something at some point, even though I don't really feel like losing my coins right now. What should you snipe with 120? I would go to the 80-81. You can get a quick 20 of them, probably. Snipe for 6K, sell for, I don't know what they're selling for. I'll check. But there's a reason why you don't see my coins fluctuate a ton all the time. In fact, most of the time you see them just go up. No, Jax. I think right now you need to. What did you buy him for, anyways? What did you buy him for? 80-81s are selling for. Looks like you could probably get them for. Depends on how long you want to wait. I think you could sell them for 9K though. So I mean I like Trevor Lawrence, to be honest with you. I like Trevor Lawrence. So if you sell him for 9K, probably buy him at, 7K gets you 1,100 profit. That's probably about right. So I think the longer that you, the thing about Jalen Hurts, especially this early in the year, Spaceman, you'll get it. You'll get it. This early in the year, Jalen Hurts, you should have bought him when he first came out, first of all, right? You should have bought him when he was like 500, or was he like 450K at one point, right? You should have bought him at that time. If you would have bought him at that time, you could have resold him when he was like 600K or something like that. I know Tyler did. My son did. He did it a couple times. Oh, I got you. Okay. I know he did it with Terrence, or not Terrence, Lawrence. DeMarcus Lawrence. Oh, son of a gun, I clicked out. Dang it. He did it with DeMarcus Lawrence a few times. And that was, that worked out. These snipes right here, if you get them for 7K, it's about 1,100 profits. Really, to do 20 in an hour is only 20K. It's not really huge, but it is. Like, sometimes you'll get some really good ones. I'm not going to because I'm pretty slow. But you can get some really dang good snipes, guys. You really can. There's been numerous times where I've gotten 84s and 85s for under 4K. I've gotten 3 or 4 cards this year for 250. Flipping legends. That's not the easiest thing. Like I said, if you get 1 an hour, you're doing good. And usually you're going to make, though, sometimes you can make 400 or 500K off of it. But it does take a little bit of a effort, per se. It's not the easiest thing to do for that one. I'm going to go and try to sell that one card here. Deacon Jones. So we should be able to sell them for 9K. Yeah, almost every LTD. It's not necessarily this LTD, but for the most part, yeah, LTDs go up. So DeMarcus Lawrence, I think he had 2 of them before he finally got done. So we're going to go to 84, 85. I haven't even looked at, let's check training right now. Usually I buy these guys for training because it's obviously not really the best, but it's sort of the quickest. They're right now at 24 already. So with nothing coming out tomorrow, hopefully you guys didn't sell your cards off today. If you sold your cards off today, that wouldn't be ideal. But you can definitely see prices are kind of going up slowly. If they put in like LTDs, prices would skyrocket it. But I don't even know what I paid for training on that one, but that's okay. It's under my target price. Just trying to get some training for. Trying to get some training for this next one. What do I do with my 78, 79s? Depends. 79s I usually quick sell, to be honest with you. 78s I sell or put in or I make 80, 81s and keep the 80, 81s right now. It depends. You could still. Well, what am I watching it for? Buy it, don't watch it. If Campus Hero comes out on Thursday or Friday, you could definitely see training go up. It's really going to be based on one thing. and that is, how are the rolls going to be? And that's why we want to, both me and Tyler, he's got 100 and some odd thousand training already. I'm sitting at 74,000. We're stocking up on training for that. And there's a reason why. There's a reason why. I've ran through a bunch of numbers. And I feel like if the odds are 2% or better, I will make a ton of coins that day. A ton. But that's dependent on a couple different things. One thing is going to be based on how much are the rolls going to be. Are they going to be 82s or 83s? Because if they're 82s and 89s like the all Madden roll, well, then we know 82s are going to sell for, I would say they're going to drop down to 13, 14K, right? But we might be able to keep them up. We might be able to keep them up to 14, 15K, but I got a feeling they'll be down a little bit there. Plus, what's this price? Yeah, 23 is fine. So anyway, what's up, Panda? So here's the deal. Okay, so it was cuddly. Now let me bring up my calculator and I'll show you some things here quick. So let me get my calculator. Let me switch the view here quick for a second. Let me grab this. All right, so here's the math I did. This is 100%, 100% all based on lots of different aspects of what I think may or may not happen. The problem is we don't really know what's going to happen yet, okay? So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind when I bring this up. All right, so if things stay the way they are, let me switch this over. Okay. So if things stay the way they are, right? 100,000 training, okay, if they're 82s, let's say they're 82s and they're 89s just like the All Madden does. 100,000 training divided by 575 gets me 173 cards, okay? It's 173 rolls, okay? Does that make sense so far? Now, 100,000 training times that by 21 coins per, because that's basically, because I bought a bunch of my training for much cheaper, right? That's 2.1 million coins. I need to get 2.1 million coins back out of 173 rolls, right? So 173, like I said, if I can get even two, just two, I should be okay. I should be okay. But let's say I get three. Let's say the odds out of 173, I get three, right? We're going to, so that's three. We're going to take that times all Madden cards. We're going to go, we'll say 300,000 these campus heroes are going to be. There'll probably be a little bit more, a little bit less at the start, right? So that's 900,000. So now we got to make up 1.2 million. Well, we have 170 rolls left that we pulled 82s per se, right? Now, 82s we know are going to go for 16. Well, let's put it down to 12. Let's say they go for 12. Well, that's already 2 million. So that's 2.9 million right there. To after tax, we've made already 600,000. Do you guys get where I'm going with this? That's the logic I'm going with. Let's say it's 83s and 90s. Okay, 83s and 90s. So let's go 100,000. Let's say it's going to be divided by 700. Let's say it's 700 for, because, well, you know, EA wants to do their thing. So let's say it's 700. It'll probably be more than that. Let's say it's 750. Let's say it's 750. 750 is probably more realistic, right? So that's 133. Again, we're only going to pull three. So that's 90s. We're going to pull three 90s. 90s right now are going for a decent amount, right? So let's say 400K. Let's say it's 400K. Well, that's now 1.2 out of the 2.1. So we only need to make 900K back. Well, we got 130 rolls left. And we got 130 83s. 83s right now are going for what? Let's say 14K. Let's say 14K. That's 1.2. That's already 3 million out of the 2 points. So now we just made 600,000 coins. Do you guys get where I'm going from? Do you guys get where my logic is? And so I've went through the numbers on why I'm collecting the training. I don't think there's any way, and there might be a way, I might suck. I might absolutely be 100% way off. And if that's the case, that's fine. But if I'm somewhat right, I'm going to profit at least 400 to a million coins in the first hour and a half of that promo. And that's my goal. Is as soon as it comes out, I'm going to rip all my training. I'm going to do the back out method because I want to go fast. And I'm going to try to turn that 100K that cost me 2.1 million to get. I'm going to try to turn that into 4 or 5 million because the prices at the start are always higher. And then you got everybody buying training. And so it's going to be a great deal. It's going to be, I'll tell you what, it's going to be a great day. But if you didn't prepare, well, then you're going to kind of struggle, if that makes sense. So I hope that logic, like, you have to think beyond the normal scope of things, if you ask me. You got to think beyond just the normal part of making coins. And so now I'm back. I'll start reading chat again. I'm sorry. Well, but Carlos, yeah, pray to RNG. Yes and no, because at that point you're not, right? Yeah, Cuddly, I'll do it one time. I'll do it one time to see if we get NCATs back for cheaper. Other than that, not really. So, anyways, Carlos, what's up, Swerve? Hopefully you're alive. But, yeah, let me go back up. Brock, hopefully I answered your question. Cuddly, you're 100% right. Yeah, Carlos, you're not really praying to the RNG Jesus, and here's why. Because, like I just said, only 3. I only need 3 out of 100 and some odd rolls. And could I get 0? Yes, 100%. But the chances of you getting 0 out of 100 some rolls is, I mean, slim to 0. It's just slim to 0. So you got to pay for coins to get your team up. What do you mean? What do you mean? Swerve, I was talking about Campus Heroes and just the opportunity that's going to be there on that whenever it comes out. Just the opportunity to make a ton of coins. I'm waiting for King Cheap Hop to answer my question. Pay for coins. I don't buy coins if that's what you're asking. I got a direct message asking if I wanted a coin sponsor, but I turned them down. Yeah, no, Carlos, so Carlos, if you plug in all those numbers I just said, I mean, really, all you got to do is pull 1 or 2, right? But yes, the more you pull, the better you're going to be. And Campus Heroes always seem to be pretty decent. Seems like it's always a pretty good promo, but you never really know. Unsung Heroes were a win yesterday, were they? I'm not a big fan, Swerve, and you know that, of sets. I feel like you can just flip the cards. It'll be a whole lot easier. Yeah, it's essentially free rolls. I would agree with that. And that's, especially at the very start. At the very, 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 very start. It's always, the rolls are pretty good, especially if you bought your training cheap. Now, when I put out, I'll put out a video on it, but I'll put out a video based on what the, is at right now. Like, the training's at the time of buying the training. Not, I prepare way ahead of time, so therefore I make a heck of a lot more profit than most. But, at the end of the day, you can definitely make a ton of coin. You can still, I'll only put out a video on it if I can make coin. If the training's at 28, I'll value the training at 28. If I can make coin at that point, I'll put out a video on it. If I can't, then I'm not going to do that because I'm setting people up to fail. I'm setting up people to lose coin. And so most of my videos, guys, this year is really this is the God's honest truth. It is super hard to make videos unless you just repeat yourself over and over and over again. That's the truth. I could put out a video every day on sniping. Every day, because that really is the only clear-cut method right now that is going to make you coin every single time. Yes, Chrome. I buy 84s and 85s because I get impatient. And so I buy them for a little bit more than I'm supposed to. But yeah, 83s for under, what, 14 something right now is the best, I think. I'll check. And this one, you know, who knows? It's 14.8. I didn't see what you said, Braden, to be honest with you. Brock, when I'm streaming, Brock, all I'm doing is really kind of, yeah, 79s are the best, correct. Brock, all I'm doing when I'm streaming is really kind of just doing what I normally do. I'm not really, like, if there's anything popping at the time, I'll definitely be doing that. But right now, it's the market is what it is. And so if you're looking for something special to make 100,000 in the next 5 minutes, well, I don't got it. I don't got it for you. And the reason is because everything's way too risky. Could I do rolls? Yep, I could do rolls, but I could also lose a ton of coin on rolls. Could I gain some coin? Yep, I could. Right now, I'm on a mission to try to get close to that 12 million mark, though. So I'm not really willing to lose a ton of coins right now. Right now, I'm really just kind of investing. So I hope that makes sense to you. So right now, 83s for under like 14K is good. It's about what you should be doing. If you guys haven't, Nightbot's awesome. Nightbot's pretty cool. He believes Big Daddy Kirk is going to be a top 5 quarterback. And he's wrong, or he's right. Big Daddy Kirk is going to be a stud this year. Everybody knows that. Big Daddy Kirk has got the weapons. And now he's got the, what's it called? He's got the, buy now would be bad for this one, Brock. I want to see the 83s. Maybe you're right. I don't know. Should I invest in training with my 850 coins? Yes. You got my honest opinion? Yes. Is that really, Brock? Okay. We'll do that. But what if I don't see them where I want to see them? Do I buy? I'm still confused. Like or King Cheap Bop, whatever. I do not buy coins if that's what you're asking. If you're asking whether or not I'll upgrade my team, yes, I will upgrade my team on when whatever that comes out. When Campus Hero comes out, I'll upgrade my team at that point. Right now, I can still compete, so maybe sometimes not as well as I'd like. Cam Dantzler being 80 speed doesn't really do very well. But I do plan on upgrading my team here soon. I'm a little disappointed with the field pass on how they kind of screwed solo battles this year a little bit, or this one. I'm not real happy about it. I did get the objectives back, but I just don't like how they're doing it. I don't know. I just don't like how they're doing it. But that's just me personally. You can only get like 40 points. Really? Xbox cheaper right now? That's crazy. I'm on PlayStation. I can't believe Xbox is cheaper right now. 14.8 is like 22, so 14.6 should be good. No way, Peyton. I don't think so. What I hope, Peyton, is, and this is wishful thinking. This is just wishful thinking. If anybody was around for Christmas, Isaiah Simmons and, the LTD, the first 2 LTDs that they put in packs, right? They were supposed to be in the reroll, but they didn't. And then eventually, I think they put them in the reroll because people complained and complained and complained. I'm hoping by all the bullshit son of a gun that we've dealt with here recently, what I'm hoping is that they go ahead and actually increase the odds a little bit. And that's probably just wishful thinking. But I'm hoping they increase the odds for Campus Heroes a little bit. That's what I'm hoping. But will they do it? Probably not. Campus Heroes, guys, honestly, like, if I were you and I had 1 million coins, I would buy 500,000 coins worth of training right now. I would not wait any longer than what's already out there. If you have 2 million coins, spend 1 million coins on training and get yourself, 40, 50,000 training. I mean, yes, could it not be good? Maybe it will be bad. But I feel like training's going to go up because they should have roles. If they don't have roles, then it's obviously going to suck. But if they do have roles, which they have for a while now, if they do have roles, you're going to be buying the training at 20. About 22 is about what you're going to get it at right now. And you might see the cards like 83s or 82s, whatever it is. Flip it, Vire. Flip it. But you might see the 82s or 83s, whatever comes out of the pack, going for, like 30 training. And so you're going to make coins on every roll that you do. You're going to make coins because you bought your training for so cheap. Buy all the Javal, huh? No, we're good. I do think he looks like a good card, though. So that's what I'm hoping for. What I'm hoping for is, a 575 or 600, whatever the roll is going to be. I'm just hoping the card that I get from that pack, the lowest card that I get out of that pack, will sell for more than what I paid to do the pack, if that makes sense. So, if it's an 82, we'll go back to my spreadsheet here for a second. If it's, let's say, if I bought the training at 21 and the cost per roll is 575, that card has to sell for 13,417 for me to break even. Well, if it's an 82, there's a shot that it might sell for 16K, right? So now I would be making 3.5, 4K each one. And so that's the stuff that you got to have to really understand. You swervage. I bet you did swerve. So, Vire, I would not be buying training. Honestly, I would not be buying training with that. You need to get yourself up to a million coins. And right now, that is a hard feat to do, my man. You're going to have to probably start sniping. I would say start flipping 80-81s because there's more. If you buy 80-81s, you can buy them for under, 7K or under and sell them for 9K or 8,800 or whatever it is. And you can make a little bit of profit that way. That's probably your best bet to make coins. Get yourself up there. If you have 500,000 coins, I could see investing a little bit, but not really, because you just don't have enough coins yet. You need to build that stack. So I must have sold that 82. I'm guessing I did. So for 1575, we're gonna put this one up for 16K and see if it sells for 16. So I must have sold that one at 15,750. So it's in that. I mean, I guess I have been on an hour. I'm not gonna get this one because there's a lot of people on there. Oh, I got it. All right, that's a good one right there. That's a quick 4,000 coins. So that's good. We're gonna put it up. We'll put it up for 15,750 again. Actually, that should be fine. I'm not greedy. The 250 extra coins. But yeah. So I'd definitely be definitely on the lookout for training. If you have a lot of coins, invest now before Campus Hero comes out. There won't be a market crash on that day. Legends, I don't know. Like, the market did not go down as much as I thought it was gonna on Saturday, but it went down enough for me to get a bunch of training. It's not really bounced back yet. It's kind of still. It's slowly coming back. If they came out with with something tomorrow, you know, a promo tomorrow. With re-rolls, the market would bounce back quickly. Without re-rolls, the market would drop. Wednesday, Wildcard Wednesday was always a good day to buy or to sell your cards high because everybody wanted to do rolls this year. So far, we haven't had a Wednesday yet. But I do think that Wednesdays will start in 2 weeks. That's my guess, is 2 weeks. I think next week will be good for Team of the Week. Maybe. But I'm excited for Campus Heroes. So hopefully you guys are excited for Campus Heroes. Yeah, that makes sense, Swerve. That makes sense. At this point, Swerve, all I can hope for, and I'm sure you guys are the same thing, is good luck, Panda. Hopefully you pull well. All I can hope for, seriously, is on whatever day that they release Campus Heroes, is that stuff's not broken. It's all I can hope for. Stuff's not broken. I can only hope that the 89s or 90s are in packs. I can only hope that things are just not bad. That's really all I can hope for. Unfortunately, I gotta work in the morning that day, so I won't be able to. I'll make a video when I get home probably, and I'll stream. I'll be streaming probably Thursday night. So Thursday or Friday night. I know this weekend's my first weekend off. This weekend will be my first weekend off. I just got done working 76 hours in 5 days. So that was fun. So last week total I had like 70 some hours. And so far this week, starting Sunday, I've got 25 hours already. You can see. You can sort of see how this is going. It's going okay. Probably not a great hour though, for sure. It's pretty. This is where I'd probably be playing more head to head than anything else. I'm not in the Super Bowl yet, but I'm one game short. I'm closer. Getting closer. I just feel more comfortable on newest. You were right, whoever said yeah, I know. There's a few good ones in the like left guard is okay, center's okay. You are right. I definitely forget about those every once in a while. Usually O-line's more expensive, but it seems like some of these O-line is fairly cheap this year. Nice. Let's do a 1v1. What? You want to play basketball or what? Yeah, there should be packs tomorrow, you would think. Who knows how much coin you have left? 2.3. What's that? Okay. No head-to-head? I don't know, man. Do you really want to lose? Like, I'm not sure, Swerve, you're ready for this. I'm pretty terrible, but I'm not sure you're ready for this. I'm pretty terrible, Swerve, but who knows? Who knows what packs they are? I got 1 day of practice. I think I can play. What do you mean 1 day? You've only played 1 day, dude. You would. I don't know. Then I honestly don't know if we should play. That might be bad, dude. Yeah, it's you're right. The 75 plus is almost guaranteed, or 74 plus is almost guaranteed. All right, Swerve. All right, Swerve, let's go. Don't get mad when I blow you out. And I'm entitled to get mad if you blow me out, just so you know. I did get a decent amount of training, actually. I didn't realize I bought that many cards. That's pretty good, up to 90k now. That was good. That was a definitely... That was definitely worth it, actually. So you guys can see a little bit of what I've been doing. So you flip all day. Yes. Yes. I don't believe it's going to sell for 27. I believe it's going to sell for a lot more than that. So let's put it up for more. Let's put it up for 30. Let's put it up for 35. I flip all day. I can play online. Yep. Don't spend money on the game. Right now, you can see all the golds right here. That is from buying. This is. I bought that for 30k, but all these are. I'm starting my Team Diamond hunt. Starting to get Team Diamond. Do I not have a team yet? 1 second. Is it all Madden? Do you know, Swerve? Where do you play? Am I just blind? Go to player friend. You can see I don't play a whole lot of friends. We doing competitive or this one? Are we doing, which one are we doing? Which one are we doing here? You choose. I don't care. This one is going to be harder to get open because it's all Madden. We'll do all Madden. That's fine. Lock down my team. You guys see my awesome lineman? Ezra Cleveland. I think this one's you, isn't it? Are you an 85 overall? You wanted to go regular? Too late now, bro. Too late now. I thought that was you. Oh. Gotta love EA. Yeah, give me a second. If you beat me, Swerve, I'll give away a card. I'll give away a card that's worth, we'll give away a 150,000 coin card. We'll give it away to some random PlayStation person. I've been playing a little bit better lately though. Why'd you leave the match? Why you leave the match? Alright, let's try again. I don't know if it'll let. I don't. I gotcha. Takes forever to do anything in this game. If you guys haven't hit that like button, hit that like button. If you guys are new and haven't subscribed, make sure that you subscribe. Your team isn't good. You're not good. It's something like that. Subscribe. Your team isn't good. You're not that. Back out the screen. I had to mute you. That's alright, Panda. If Albright wants to play someday, go ahead. Let's play. Alright, you ready? My Minnesota Viking theme team. So how are you a higher overall than me with that? Fake. You're right. I did spend $3 and some odd cents. $3.78. You right. Here we go. Oh, you fell down. Why? What the heck? You're not doing the option on me, bro. Just like, what? Single back dot. Nope. 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 Come on. Nope. Nope. I know you're going to say, hey, you must YouTube all this stuff. I was actually running this from the start. I've been running this from the start. Everybody's running the loop. Not me. Not me. I don't know why you keep flipping. What are you doing, bro? Just punt me the football. Just punt me the football. You try to get offsides. Nope. Man, love it, KB. Love it. Love it, bro. Love it. That's why I do it right there, KB. That's exactly why I do it. Is for people like you. People that don't need, people don't understand how easy it really is to make coins. I know, Swerve. That's the problem, right? You're going to run the 6-1? All right. All right. Said my audibles took too long. Good times, good times. Come on, let's go. Pick a defense. You're running the 6-1 normal. And the 6-1 normal is good, but it's not really that good, if that makes sense. Yeah. Oh, what's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Oh no, we want to put that there. All right. There's a little bit of a... There's a delay, too. Enough of a delay to where I can still... And this is where not having alignment sucks. I cannot run the ball at all. It is so bad. But what are you going to do? Oh, he's back at the 6-1. Back at the 6-1, guys. Yep, it's so hard to do. It's the 6-1 sucks. Ah! I got an idea. What's up, Envy? How's it going, buddy? Let's go here. See what we got. Oh, what happened on that play? What the heck? What happened on that? You gotta ask. You gotta ask yourself, what happened on that? That was crazy. Jim, I know, but look at my guy. He He just stopped. You get no time. You get no time. No time. Just throw it to Parham. Correct. 100%. I agree. I should have done that. Are you in like the AFC? I want to say you're in the AFC book. You're in the AFC, like the All Madden AFC book or some crap like that, all right? What's up? Nope. What's up, Bucks fan? How's it going, buddy? Swerve decided he was going to try to test me today. And, yeah. Swerve, I know. Swerve. Okay, so here's how this defense came about. There is ways to block this, ways to block this, by the way. But the thing is it's tough, right? Holy crap! I got a strip fumble. That's the first fumble the entire year, Swerve. I am so sorry. Anyways, so. Somebody did that. So everybody's running the loop blitz, right? This is a couple weeks ago. Everybody's running the loop blitz and blah, 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 blah. Which, you know, is fine. God, I suck. Running the loop blitz is fine, right? I'm not going to say there's anything bad about it. It's part of the game. That's fine. But this guy came out and ran this defense against me. And, oh, my God, I could not even think. I couldn't even think before I was sacked. And so I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna learn this damn thing. So I went into practice mode and just practiced it, and now I'm getting better at it. I'm not gonna tell you I'm good at it, but I'm getting better at it. So it's just one of those things. I think I'm using Chiefs D. I couldn't really tell you exactly. I think so. I think so. I just know that defense is freaking ridiculous. It's, yeah. And if a lot of people go 5 wide against me, but it just screams, man. Like in this game, you literally, without the nano protection, and I said this from a long, long time ago, that nano protection saved people. It saved people by taking them out. Like the 6-1 normal is amazing. It's an incredible blitz now. The blitz that I'm using is an incredible blitz. Like people say, well, if man wasn't overpowered. Well, here's the problem. You have zero time to think. And so, yeah. It's a hard defense to play against, that is for sure. Once you figure out that blitz, I'll make adjustments though, Swerve. That's the problem. And right now, you don't have the stuff that you got going on. There is one thing that you can do differently, that I know specifically that you could do differently. But that was kind of one of them. But I didn't, this is the one problem with it, with how this thing lines up is, like, I can barely see half the time. And then as many tip passes and stuff like that, like Lawrence Taylor, I put under pressure. I haven't got all my guys set up yet. I'm working on that part of getting them all set up to where I think they're where they need to be. And so I'm trying to get like under pressure on. I need another lineman that gets under pressure. And then once I get that, then I get some some knockouts, and I should be pretty good defensively. But see, that right there's the problem. Like, you literally have no time. If you try to block one side, it's done. It's done. So if you, it's pretty tough, man. Like, you can ID one guy, shift the other way. It does not matter. It just screams, man. It screams. And so the only way to block it is to bring an actual extra lineman in. But then I'll make adjustments and I'll start doing stuff differently. But that's what most people do is they'll bring another wide receiver in to block. But by blocking everybody, you know that blitzes everybody, right? Oh, god dang it. What the hell? Jesus. That's so dumb. That's so dumb. That's just so dumb. That's all people do. Oh, goodness gracious. Alvin Kamara, didn't he get suspended? Is he not suspended for the year? Where is this guy? All right, there it is. That isn't going to work. You went away with what works for you. Just throw it to Parham. Throw it to Parham. See what happens. Giamaya complains about literally everything. Like, I think Giamaya could be super happy and he'll still complain. All right. You're going to have to score. You're going to have to pass it over two people here, bro. Nope. That's a cornerback on Kyle Pitts. It's usually not good. First adjustment is like L1 and down on the right stick, I think. Let's go with this. Oh, I messed that up. We'll see if I get enough time. You see right there how I picked up the blitz? That's how you got to pick up the blitz, by the way. It's not ideal. It's not fun. But it is effective. Inside stuff. Oh, I don't want to do that. Have you had enough yet? Swerve. Have you had enough yet, Swerve? I told you I'm not terrible this year. My Vikings theme team is okay. We're not terrible. You'll pick up that blitz. All right. All right. Swerve, just throw it to Parnham. See, that's all you gotta do. Oh, that's funny. Swerve, just throw it to Parnham. He's the truth. It is unfortunately a true statement. There you go. There you go. Oh, Cam Dancer, not the quickest guy. Oh, I blocked my own guy. Trying to punch the ball out. You got the blitz somewhat figured out, huh? He's got it figured out, guys. He's got it figured out. Harrison Smith's already got a touchdown, so it's okay. Oh, yeah, I pinched my defense. Yep. Pinch my defense and then play over the top. Because if you don't play over the top, they'll just bomb it over the top of you. Corner out Parnham. I agree. It's triangle and up. Triangle and up. That didn't work for you, buddy. That did not work for you. Yeah, nice. Nice. You're coming out and cover. I'm pretty sure that's cover 3. Pretty sure that's cover 3. Harrison Smith is benched. Oh, come on. Harrison Smith is a star, man. Is your user bench now? No. Oh, goodness gracious. It seems like you're playing man-to-man cover 2, but I'm not 100% sure, so it's kind of confusing me a little bit. No, you're not. You're playing cover 1. Are you playing cover 1 right now? Are you trying to stop me from going over the top? You have to obviously be stopping me to try to go over the top with, what's his name? My Vikings theme team. You know the best part about this game, Swerve, is this is the biggest win the Vikings gonna have the entire year. The real life Vikings. You can't blitz everybody against me. I've been okay. All right, Swerve. You've had enough, huh? I'm sorry, man. At least you got to pick up the blitz one time. You actually picked it up a few times. So now, once I figure out what route you like to throw to, I'll start taking that route away. And so it's, you know, every game it's pretty much the same. That was a good route. That was a good route. Are you just going to exit out, or what are you going to do? Yeah, good game, man. That blitz is brutal. The blitz is brutal. I know. Yeah, it's brutal. Unless you're friends with me, I don't think you can send messages to me because of stuff like that. Because I did sell the 81 for 9K, so that was good. Yeah, no, you were fine. You were fine. But anyways, guys, that's it for me. You know, if there's anything that pops off tomorrow, I'll make a video. Most likely I'll make a sniping video again. Talking a little bit about what I expect for the rest of the week. Talking a little bit about numbers. Stuff like that. Yeah, Tyler doesn't know how to use the blitz very well. He hasn't talked to me about it, but so we'll be on probably tomorrow night. Actually, we'll probably be on again, sniping and stuff like that. So hopefully you guys are around. Again, I appreciate you guys. Keep grinding, don't give up. Keep grinding, get your coins, buy your team, do your thing. So see you guys later.